The book of Revelation speaks of a mystery, a fourth part of the earth. When the fourth seal is opened, a pale horse appears. Its rider is Death, and Hades follows with him. Power is given to them, not over the whole earth, but only over a fourth. Why only a fourth? Why does God allow the Antichrist's rule to be limited? Zechariah tells us that in this place, 2/3 will perish, but 1/3 will survive, refined like silver and tested like gold. This is not just a story of judgment, it is a prophecy of where the final testing of God's people will happen. And Scripture reveals the answer. In this new series, The Fourth Part of the Earth, we will uncover why the Antichrist's authority is restricted to 1/4 of the world, how 2/3 perish and 1/3 is refined, the hour of trial that comes upon all who dwell on earth, how the Antichrist deceives the nations, and finally which region of the world Scripture identifies as this fourth part. Stay with us as we begin with Part 1, the fourth part revealed. Revelation 6:8 describes a pale horse. Its rider's name is Death, and Hades follows with him. Power is given to them over a fourth of the earth, to kill with sword, with hunger, with death, and by the beasts of the earth. This prophecy is clear. The Antichrist will not rule the whole world, but only a fourth of it. His authority is limited by God. Why? The pale horse represents the devastation that comes under Antichrist's rule. Death and Hades symbolize both physical destruction and eternal consequence. But even this destruction is restricted. Satan is powerful, but not all-powerful. God sets boundaries. Daniel 9:24 says, 70 weeks are determined for your people and your holy city to finish transgression, to make an end of sins, to bring in everlasting righteousness, and to anoint the most holy. God's plan is centered on His covenant people and Jerusalem. That is why the testing takes place in a specific part of the earth, not everywhere. Zechariah 13:8-9 adds, 2/3 in it will perish, but 1/3 will be refined as silver and tested as gold. This remnant will remain faithful. Revelation 6:8 does not tell us which part of the earth this is. It simply says, a fourth. But Scripture later reveals the location. For now, we understand this. The Antichrist's throne and persecution will rise only from this limited region, chosen by God's plan, foretold by prophecy. In Part 1, we saw that Revelation 6:8 introduces the pale horse, Death and Hades, given power only over a fourth of the earth. God restricts the Antichrist's authority, focusing his testing on one region. But Zechariah tells us more. In that place, 2/3 will perish, and 1/3 will survive through fire, refined and tested. In Part 2, we will uncover what happens to this 1/3, the remnant God preserves.